Basketball Jones. I got a basketball Jones. I got a basketball Jones, ooh baby. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 26 of Tremendous Opinions Podcast. I'm your host, Miles, and this is the Basketball Jones episode. A year ago, roughly, I started this podcast. It's been a year. Time has flown by. I'm only 26 episodes in, which is kind of slacking on my end, but I'm trying to pick it back up and get to like at least a once every week or week and a half ratio here. But this episode, I'm going to talk about basketball. I have a bunch of notes. I'm also trying to chop down on the notes and just talk. It's kind of weird doing it with a camera, especially by yourself. But this episode, I'm going to go into NBA season predictions just like I did last year. And last year I did terrible, but I'm going to try to redeem myself this year. So this is October 23rd, 2021, 3 days before my birthday, actually. Today I am a 28-year-old male, and next episode I will be a 29-year-old male. Predictions. I'm going to go ahead and get into it. I'm going to try to do this episode kind of quick because I got like another 6-hour drive today. I'm going to Georgia for a Halloween party. But I just spent a little bit of time, about 10 minutes, writing down my predictions after watching probably each team play a couple games apiece. This is just getting into the NBA season. I have on the East end, I got the Nets, which is, no big surprise. Kevin Durant's already looking pretty good this year. And, I forgot to even talk about my shirt. I got a Tremendous Opinions shirt, baby. I'm still repping the Brady Manic merch every day. So, and actually, I got a couple people buying stuff. So I'm doing it big over here, baby, as an unofficial brand ambassador for Brady Manic merch. Get over there to fanjoy.co/Brady Manic and get you a little something, Bubba. I actually have another order of stuff that came in, and it's freaking sweet. I love every piece I got. So, it was Brady that inspired me to make my own merch, and this isn't even merch. It's like a one of one. I just made my own shirt. And I'm going to start making different people's shirts. Like I'm going to make different guests for the episodes. A Tremendous Opinion shirt, 101. So be on the lookout for those. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. My knee hurts. All right, so on the East End in the finals this year, I'm going to call Nets. I think they're actually going to make it there this season, and the Bucks are going to go down. So we got Nets on the East, and repping the West side, I have a surprise, kind of, with the Warriors. I mean, they look good opening night, but, man, I think they're going to do it this year. I know that sports is rigged. It has to be. All sports, all major sports, NBA, NFL, MLB. And I think the storyline of the Warriors against the Nets fits the mold. And I'm going to go with the Warriors winning with Steph Curry Finals MVP. My MVP of the season, it's kind of a toss-up, and I hate to do that and not like have a firm, solid choice, but I have Luka and Kevin Durant as MVP. Depends on who they want to give it to. I think Luka is the best singular player in the NBA today, but Kevin Durant is probably going to have the better record and around the same points per game, I would imagine. So they'll probably end up giving it to Kevin Durant MVP this season, but I think Luka is the best player in the game. Rookie of the Year prediction, I got Scotty Barnes, the rookie out of Florida State, and he was a freak show in the ACC last year. He had, I think, a 25-point game in his second game in the NBA, so I think up and up for Scotty Barnes, and they don't really have a solidified superstar in Toronto anymore. I mean, Pascal Siakam's okay, but I think Scotty Barnes can get up 15 shots a game or more, even as a rookie. Defensive Player of the Year, I'm picking Joel Embiid because I think he's going to have a point to prove once Ben Simmons is traded out of there and they get whatever they're going to get for him. So I picked Joel Embiid as Defensive Player of the Year. My Coach of the Year early pick is Billy Donovan. I never liked Billy Donovan, especially when he was coaching Florida. And the players that he chose to recruit, I was never big on. But the general management or whoever's calling the shots in Chicago put together a really fun, exciting team to watch. They have so much talent. They have Kobe White, who's hurt right now, so he's not even played with these guys yet. But they got Kobe White, Lonzo Ball, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Nikola Vucevic. They have a ton of pieces and a great starting five that could probably be the most improved team in the league. So Coach of the Year to Billy Donovan is my prediction. Most improved is Karis LeVert, the guy that had that bad leg injury a couple years ago. He's playing with the Indiana Pacers now. And they have a couple of unsung heroes in Indiana. And I think Karis LeVert, or I didn't even write this down, but I think Montrezl Harrell could also go for most improved. Montrezl Harrell now plays for the Washington Wizards, and they started off 2-0, the Wizards, so that's a surprise. Biggest disappointment of the year, and I try not to be biased against LeBron, but they've already shown a lot of troubling red flags in Los Angeles. So I chose LeBron James and company as the biggest disappointment in the league this year, and the most impressive. Like, these aren't actual awards, but I think people will be disappointed in LeBron, and the most impressive is LaMelo Ball already. He had a 30-point game to open up the season, and it's just something you don't see too often, watching LaMelo Ball. So I'm going to try to get some tickets. I live like 2 hours from his home games, so I'm going to go watch him play in person this year. And speaking of getting tickets, dude, I'm going to go see Tom Brady this year. It's going to be a hefty ticket, but I'm going to see the GOAT while he's still doing his thing. Doing a bunch of stuff in December, so I think it's like December 5th. I'll be in Atlanta watching Tom Brady play at the Falcons and Mercedes-Benz at noon. And then a couple hours later, I'll be going down the street to watch UNC play basketball against Georgia Tech at Georgia Tech. So, yeah, I think that's like December 5th. I'll be going to those two games in one day. And then later in December, I'll be going to Las Vegas to UNC's game against UCLA, I believe it is. And I'm going to be putting in some bets. So, here we go. I'm going to hold myself to this. Vegas bets in December. I got UNC men's basketball winning the national championship. I'm going to bet that. And speaking of that, I have a tattoo, UNC basketball tattoo on my heart, and it's still lacking. I never put the 17 on there. I have like the different years they won championships, and 5 years ago they won championship in 17 with like Joel Berry and Kennedy Meeks and them. And I didn't get the tattoo because I told the guy that did it in Oklahoma that he would be the one to do it whenever they win. And I went back to Oklahoma, but I didn't see the guy and didn't have time. So I'm really looking for a tattoo guy in Raleigh that could do this. And if they win this year, I told Brady Manick that I'd let him tattoo the 22 on there. I think it would be 22. Yeah, it would be 22. So, UNC national champs making the bet, and hopefully I'd let Brady get the tattoo. I don't care. I hope they would do it. I would love to do that. I'm trying to have a vlog camera by then, too. I'm not like a Steve will do it or something nice. I'm never going to have that. But as far as like a creative standpoint, I would like to be able to have this on the run because that camera sucks. I mean, it's terrible. The worst camera that Best Buy had. And then, yes, I am wearing a pinky ring. I feel like Gucci Mane. Where am I? Okay, UNC National Champs, bet in Vegas. Then I'm also betting Warriors NBA Champs with Steph Curry Finals MVP. I'm also going to bet the Bucks double up. Tom Brady wins another championship this season. And Tom Brady is the Super Bowl MVP. Those are my three bets that I'm at right now. I'm going to stay away from MLB because I don't ever watch it. And really, that's it. It's been a really interesting opening week in the NBA. If you haven't seen, the Lakers get into a bench fight Anthony Davis and Dwight Howard was grabbing and touching on each other over there during the timeout. A couple of great dunks, dude. I was misunderstood on, what was it, Jalen Green, the guy that just got picked up by the Rockets early. Dude, one of the best missed dunks I've ever seen in my life. I mean, his collarbone was at the rim. So, I mean, the future players of this league are just above and beyond athletic-wise of, what the players have been through the last 20 years. The next guys coming up are just like the Ja Morants and the Zions of the world. Next level athleticism. So, I can't wait to watch. And really, I'm going to wrap it up pretty soon. I need to get on the road and get down there to Georgia. We got a big pile of stuff to do tomorrow. And I told Brady I'll dress like him for Halloween, so I need to try to find a beard somewhere. And I don't know. I need to figure that out. So I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. And I'm going to go back and play like my predictions or look over these notes in a couple of months and see how I'm doing. Oh, and by the way, I have been turning my franchises around in fantasy football. So Coleman, all of y'all could suck it, man. I went 4-0 last week, baby. I was the worst team in, I think 2 of the leagues. I was 10th out of 10 in 2 leagues. And now I'm turning it around. Here we go, baby. Episode 26, Basketball Jones. Thank you guys for watching. And I will do another vinyl soul searching next week, as well as a regular episode. Try to get a guest on here, because it's a slow death. I go down slow on these solo episodes. But thank you guys for watching. I'm about to get on the road. See you next week. Basketball Jones. I got a basketball Jones. I got a basketball Jones, oh baby. Ooh.